Well, now that we're live, it is.
Oh, we're live right now?
Wait, it's a public group? Did I tag it right?
Oh, there's a public group and then there's a page.
What's the page? I think I tagged the group.
The page has our new thing. Here, hold on.
Can you hear me?
I don't know.
Can they hear me?
I don't know.
I like that.
It's one of those mystery
Oh.
podcasts where you don't know if anyone's listening or not.
Oh, I see.
No, nobody is. It's,
Yeah.
it's no mystery.
It's better that way.
Spoiler alert.
It's the one with your guys' picture that looks like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sort of. Yeah. Okay, I tagged the one with the gaming controller for whatever reason.
Oh, okay. No problem.
I
That's-
re-tagged it.
People go in there and they chat with us.
About nonsense.
Which they cannot chat on the page.
Yeah.
So either is
We
fine.
we do not read that.
No, yeah. I delete everything on there.
Let's see.
Okay.
You guys don't have your YouTube stuff here.
Nope.
Oh.
I'll be real. This sounds better without a pop filter.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
So-
Stop it.
Okay.
Who the fuck do you think you are?
Stop
it's
it.
a
Can
dynamic
you-
mic. It's not like it's
If
gonna
you
like.
take that link, it's on Facebook.
Not bad.
You should be fine.
Can
Not
you
bad.
also share that from your phone to Mark?
Sounds
And
mad
anyone else who
decent.
wants it?
Yeah.
Listen to how great I sound.
Listen to how
Oh, you sound
yeah.
good.
I think I sound really good.
You always sound good, Mark.
Stop! I'm sitting here just messing around, and he's like, "No, you're good."
Oh, you're good.
Mark, can I Facebook you this link?
Yeah, totally.
Just link it up, bro.
Yeah, you linking me?
Yeah, dog.
All right, let me get this. All right, I'm opening up. There's like, why do I have to open 8 apps to get anywhere on this
You know
app?
what, Mark? I need you to calm your...
I can't. It's just too much.
I should just bring up the whole bottle of Evan for you when you're done.
Seriously. All right, here we go.
You said you could walk home,
I can. Oh, I can.
so it's Bitfaced style.
But I drove a minivan, so everybody that's in the way is, it's fine.
You can walk back and get your minivan.
Oh yeah, we're live. Hell yeah.
Shit. Guess we should start the show, huh?
Welcome to the show, everybody. I'm your host.
Hold on, I gotta figure this out. I'm your host.
What do I do?
Alright, I'm gonna go live too then.
Do it.
Okay, cool.
Hold on, I'm trying to copy this, but I don't understand technology.
You let me know when you guys are ready.
We're such professionals.
Hey, we're all
I'm
pros here.
super professional. Hold on. Let me
So what's cool about this episode is this is going to be the first episode of Bitfaced completely unedited.
Really?
They're not editing a single thing out. So
The
you're-
first? What are you talking about?
I don't think it would be
Give them
the
a lot of
first,
credit
right?
they deserve, yeah.
If you want the episode to go,
what I'm trying to
completely
say
edited-
is, yeah, just do everything. Let everyone.
do it all.
I'm just joking.
We'll
Just
let
do
you
it.
guys. We'll let this run. Yeah, we won't edit any of this shit.
you guys don't get to edit when you go live, do you?
No,
No.
but
Cool.
we also we created tracks, so it's kind of like a yes and no.
What are you trying to say, Mark?
Y'all skimping on some of your music over here?
Well,
You're being unclear is all I'm saying. Like,
well, we do have stuff that we can't physically play that's being played
Oh,
with
yeah, yeah.
us,
I think a lot of bands do that, though.
like a piano and like extra vocals on like a chorus or
Well, especially for like a two-man band.
yeah, for like a 2-man off.
yeah.
It's like I don't think anybody thinks 21 Pilots has like 17 members for all of their tracks, right?
And
They,
like
they have two people.
They have two people,
nine of them
right?
playing synthesizers. Like,
Yeah, I mean that's just how it goes, I guess. So I don't know.
yeah.
Well, I got the pleasure of like seeing you guys creating one of the tracks.
You were with us the other night, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you
This
guys,
Wednesday.
you got that really deep bass going on in one of that drum section. It was sounding good.
That's how we roll.
Yeah,
I'm a fan of that deep bass.
that was the first time I think we've ever done that too. I don't know. We were talking. It was so cool because we've got so many people that like for whatever reason like to hang out with us on Twitch. So it's like okay, cool. And we got this one chick that like raids us all the time, which means like drops off like a bunch of her viewers into
Yeah.
us, and so they can like continue the hype. And so we just randomly while we were playing one of the production things we did, it was like, hey, why don't we just make a song for it real quick?
and
like
then we did.
and then we like literally
we made it happen.
yeah. So we made a verse, a chorus, a bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of fun.
It's a fun interaction that you kind of only get with like the Twitch community. is like another singer can bring all of her friends who were just watching her sing over to our stream where we sit there and we write an instrumental for her to sing on later. Like, when does that ever happen?
Did everyone kind of chime in and you guys like took feedback or what?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, like we were kind of rocking it, and then somebody mentioned that it would be cool if we added this or that, or
Oh, yeah.
that happens all the time on stream.
Hey, it'd be cool if you guys did this.
Yeah.
Although I'm like super anti-production streams, I guess is technically what they are.
I think it's just I'm anti-production.
I'm anti-production.
I'm just anti-production.
No, I'm anti the whole, like, I want to do a performance, like, every time I think about it. And then Gabe's like, well, let's, we should rock some, like, we should clean this up and share it with everybody and let them see what we're doing. And I'm always like, but we never get stuff done.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't know, it's kind of like a nice, it's true and not true. Like, see, last time, like, we got a lot done and we wrote a new song, and I don't think we would have done that had we not, done a stream like that.
I guess we should kind of give a little bit of background on our stream for those who haven't seen us, probably, right?
Can I introduce you guys first?
Please do. I'm sorry, we just kind of took off.
Mumbling bullshit.
Like, yeah, minimally let me introduce you guys before we get back to this conversation. This is probably going to be episode 95 or 96 of Bitfaced. Tyler and I are both extremely big music fans, and we have never had a band on. The reason probably being is I'm the biggest music snob in the entire world, but I love what these guys are doing. We are so lucky tonight in the Bitcave to have both Gabriel and Mark from Delvr, as well as our good friend, the Saucy Mailman.
Hi.
Please, now that we have formal intros, go right back into it, Gabriel.
Go
Where
back.
were we?
Where were we? Take it away. Take it away.
Thanks, guys.
We were talking about the setup of your stream and some stuff like that.
So it's half production, half performance for us. If you are lucky enough to join us on a production night, we'll be sitting around the campfire, which is Ableton, and and recording songs, original music, all live for everyone to listen to. And what's fun about production nights is you can hear us mess up a lot and try new things, and some of them don't sound good, so that's kind of fun.
Yeah, it's true.
But then our heart and soul of the stream is our performance nights, which we do on a general week, three or four nights a week.
We've done 6 in a row, but that was brutal. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
It's true.
We were like hype week, woo! And then we were like, we need to take a week off.
Recovery week.
Recovery week. So yeah, we're trying to find like that nice balance, like of how many. I think the sweet spot's like 3 to 5.
Yep.
Well, it's cool because you guys you mix up your set lists, and so everything's kind of fresh and new. And some of the stuff, I don't even understand how you have it set up to flip between the different scenes. And you've got the badass scene where you can see straight down Mark's guitar as he's playing. Like
every time that I put that cam on the headstock, I get nervous. I'm gonna break something on my guitar, dude. I'm like, would anybody do this on a nice guitar? And I'm like, maybe I shouldn't,
And then you guys have the overhead cam that actually Trevor just reminded you to change the batteries on. So
oh yeah,
thank you.
Trevor in chat. So
thank you, Trevor.
We love Trevor. Trevor is Sid's husband.
I think.
Oh,
yeah,
we know Trevor.
He's been on the show before, I think.
He definitely has.
So there you go.
So what up, Trevor?
Yeah, we'll work on those batteries one of these days, man.
Maybe eventually.
Eventually. Yeah, so I don't know. It took it was a big project though. I think the music side isn't as hard. At least this is like my perspective. Obviously, like we both come from different backgrounds, which is kind of nice. Like I always tell everybody when they're like, "Oh, well, how do you do this?" I'm like, find somebody that just does everything with all the stuff you suck at. Like that's just really good. You know what I mean? And so that's kind of like for me. I feel like Gabe is really good at all the stuff I'm bad at. And hopefully vice versa. So that way we can get more done. Because that's how it works, right?
Yeah.
And I have no idea what you're talking about.
And I think the hardest part was kind of wrapping my head around how to make it look good. Because at the end of the day, if you're watching something, at least for me, on a computer or a TV or a phone or whatever, you want a good product. You don't want something like, at least for me musically, I want something that feels a little more complete.
So I really like the way that you guys do all of your different shots, and unfortunately, due to licensing or whatever, you had to get rid of the anime, but that was really dope too.
We didn't
Yeah.
have to.
We're thinking ahead though.
We're thinking
because
ahead.
There's
Because
certain
we-
restrictions when you get bigger on Twitch that it's
Yeah.
going to become an issue. So if we take care of it now, makes it easier in the future. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was fun. I mean, I liked the anime stuff because we're both like super huge nerds, so it's great.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
I'm like,
look
this
around you.
I'm like, I feel like I'm at home right now. This is great. For those of you guys just listening, there's posters of every game that you could possibly imagine.
Yeah.
Literally every game from Nintendo. Well, I think you guys have an Atari.
We do. That's my 2600 over there. That I.
Yeah. So yeah, we've got a lot of choices here, guys.
Oh yeah. This is a Star Wars custom-made podged comic bar.
Yeah. This is insane.
I love it.
The amount of expo, like this is just crazy. So yeah, I feel very comfortable. This is probably, and I've done a lot of music interviews, and this is the most comfortable I've ever felt doing an interview.
Yeah.
So
That's
I'm
good.
like, this is great. Like I get to hang out in my environment. This is cool.
Yeah.
So, what questions do you not want to be asked at a music interview?
Those.
Tell us what we're going to ask you next.
Take it away, Mark.
No, I don't know. I'm always I don't know.
We're super open people.
Yeah.
Like we don't care.
Like, who cares?
Just
you know?
go for it.
Someone's like, well, what did you eat? Like, okay, sure. Like, what? I mean, you know.
I know what you ate because I cooked it.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
I think
Yes.
for like as far as like musician interviews, because I've been in a lot of those,
Mhm.
they're all the fucking same. Like honestly, every music interview I've ever done with my band that I was in, they were literally all the same. You could just
Yeah.
prepare. It's just like, so what's your like what's your musical what do you like get inspired by, and
What are your influences?
why did you choose to play guitar? And
I know
like, that's literally how it's just like.
He's over here like furiously
He's
deleting
like,
questions
he's like,
off
shit,
his laptop.
let me scrap this off the
Best-
paper.
The best though is like for people that like they want the honest answer. It's like sometimes you just got to power through.
Yeah.
50, 60, 70% of the time, like where do you find inspiration? Is like you didn't. A song just happened because you wrote 20 songs and one of them was good.
There you go.
You know.
Ron Mexico has a question for
Ron
everyone on
Mexico.
the show.
Yo.
He wants to know
What's up,
from
bro?
the Delvr guys, boxers or briefs?
Ooh.
That's what he says.
50-50.
Neither.
I thought
Straight commando.
it was thongs based
They,
on our
they told me
conversation
I could
earlier.
be comfortable today.
Loincloth.
So I just brought my loincloth.
Yeah, that's my choice. I think I just broke this pen.
Let me
boy.
just set this pen
Yeah,
somewhere.
seriously.
Shit.
No questions are, I feel like,
Yeah, nothing's off
wrong.
limits.
You know, like I feel like there's always an answer. Everybody, and what's cool too about like a creative environment is there's just so many choices. You guys, you know what I mean? Like everybody does something differently, and
Yeah.
there's no right or wrong answer. I feel like because what works for somebody else might not work for somebody else. You know, and vice
Yeah.
versa.
Well, magically, we had no idea how to hook up a fifth mic, and luckily, we're interviewing you guys.
So
Made it happen.
Hey, it worked.
Something that's been incredibly interesting to me, I've heard this a few times, and it still blows my mind, is Delvr started in 2017. You guys are not old.
No, the end of January.
We're babies.
We are very much so.
Band babies.
Yeah, and well, and like, and we didn't even have any songs too. So like the first month was, man, we hustled, and I think we wrote like 8 songs. It's so fast that actually Gabe still to this day is like, did we write this? Like he has no idea because there was so many songs that we did.
Yeah, I talk about that on stream a couple times where I'm just like, I have no recollection in my brain of writing any of the first 7 songs that we wrote.
Yeah.
I don't remember writing it.
That's-
Weirdest
you
thing
guys
ever.
could have released a full album in 4 months or less, really.
That's the plan.
Yeah,
It's on the way.
It's on the way, and then there's other stuff that we realized we wanted to do. So you know, I feel like once we get the first initial kind of like stuff for the first album done, moving forward it'll be a lot quicker because we had to go through certain licensing aspects. We had to make sure
Yep.
that media and stuff was done correctly. We had to make sure that like we knew what places we were going to go for hosting our music and things like that. And so I feel like the first month was like setup and writing, and then month 2 was like, you know, like media and graphics and like direction. And then now like at the end, you know, it's like now in April we're finally like, all right, like we're ready.
No, for sure.
You guys both must have tons of playing experience, though, or don't tell me you picked up your instruments in January, too.
No.
I
no.
wish. Are you kidding me? That'd be so cool.
If my brain worked like that and I was able to just learn anything instantly, I would learn a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's like that. I don't know. For me, I went to school for music, so I kind of have a different approach, I think, than most people. I started playing, actually, when I was really young. My parents got me like an acoustic guitar, and I was like, yeah, and they were like, you gotta get good at this before we'll let you play Nirvana, and it was like, come on, guys. Like, I was like, come on, I want to play electric. But so I ended up, I think, I played for a couple years, got an electric guitar, and then just quit. And I just went back to skateboarding, and like, I don't know, I got a car. So I was like, there's like other stuff that took priority, I think. And I didn't really touch guitar again until probably I was almost 20. So I took a few years off. Yeah. And then I just decided, okay, let's go to school for it. I don't know. I don't know how I got accepted. I don't even know how I remembered all that stuff. It was weird.
I didn't have nearly a cool of a story as you. Like, parents got me an acoustic guitar. I haven't been making music as long as you, partially due to the fact that I'm not as old as you. That came out wrong. I didn't mean to say it like that.
True.
Burn.
That's
Oops.
true.
Burn.
I've only been like officially producing music for probably 5 years. So not super long, but long enough to know what needs to sound like what. So I guess it's good enough.
It works.
I mean, we sat down for a Mexican beer night, ironically,
That was Mexican beer night, wasn't it?
with you, and we said, hey, why don't you just make us a song? And literally that same night, you're like, how does this sound? And it was great. It's phenomenal.
Cool.
For everyone who's live, you won't get to hear it today, but for anyone who listens to the episode later, that was the song at the beginning.
I did that.
Yes.
It's a thing.
It's a
It's a thing.
So I hope you liked it.
I know that's
everybody.
that's slow burn. I'm getting slow burned on chat over
People
here.
are roasting Mark.
Why?
Because he's a geezer,
Because
apparently.
I'm apparently really old.
Oop. My bad.
They've obviously never listened to the podcast before because I'm the one that should be taking the ire over here. But
Me too, yeah.
I'm probably one of the younger ones. I think Gabe is younger than me, maybe.
Yeah, he's like 13.
He looks 13.
I thought he just had his 14th birthday.
Oh, he did. Yeah, all right.
Oh,
yeah.
Come on, man.
Oh,
Don't sell me short.
Don't sell me short. Oh man.
So outside of music, obviously, you said you feel at home here. And I know some of you, I know Gabe and Saucy, you both play Dungeons and Dragons on Sundays. Mm-hmm. Do you play as well, Mark?
I play on Fridays.
Yep.
On Fridays? Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
so I canceled to make sure I could be here.
Nice.
That's dedication.
Wow, that is. I mean, you left the
Yeah.
D&D game to come hang out with us.
Oh yeah.
I feel like we should roll some dice or make some characters or something tonight.
I'm so down. I love it. I'm doing the Pathfinder
I call
stuff
DM.
right now.
Yeah, I'm in a Pathfinder group on Sundays too.
Okay.
So I have a level 7 rogue. That's like a sneaky rogue. So it's a lot of fun.
How sneaky.
I re-rolled mine. My DM is really cool.
Like plus 24 on my bonus to sneak.
What?
Yeah.
That's Pathfinder numbers, though.
Oh,
Yeah, it is. It's good
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, I play 5th edition. We play on Sundays. My DM's a total asshole. I hate that guy so much.
He's in chat, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. But I'm playing a cleric.
A cleric?
Yep.
Are you healing?
Kind of. I don't really heal that much, to be honest. I'm a cleric with a shield and a mace. I'm a dragon.
Yes.
And I bash heads in with my big hammer. It's pretty fun.
So you're like a ghetto paladin.
I'm a war priest. I'm a war priest.
Like ghetto.
I don't
paladin.
lay on hands. I buff people and smash in faces and
There you
kill
go.
everyone.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, I tried to do. What was a build I did? I did a primal companion hunter. So I had like a pet, and I had a T-Rex. And then once my DM found out how gnarly I can make that because it's super OP and broke, he made me play something else. So
Yep. Sounds about right.
So yeah, now I'm playing. I think just like I don't know. I just attack.
This
You
just
just
in, I guess my character died at birth, according to my DM just now. It's like, what's that? You died at birth?
Oops.
I guess I'm free on Sundays. You guys want to hang out?
Yeah. You can
Yep.
join my group.
Sweet,
Yeah.
man. Dope.
I'm sure there's a campaign you can get in on.
Yeah, easy.
Oh boy.
So what else do you guys do kind of for fun pop culture wise? Like, we'll go back to your music. I do want to dive back into that, but I want to know more about...
Because I am going to ask the influences question, just because I
Do
mean,
it.
you're the first fucking band we've ever had on.
But who are you guys as people? Tell us a little bit more about that.
Oh man.
I'll let you go first. I talk too much.
What do I do outside of music?
Yeah.
I mean, I play video games. Right now, I've been on a VR kick super hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody
Um,
has that, you know, because you got one.
I got an HTC Vive and dedicated an entire room in my house to the room scale of Vive.
I thought this was something for Saucy's birthday.
Yeah.
Well,
I thought so too, but it was made very apparent. I got you this gift that's for me. I'm like, thank you.
I was very clear about that. Like,
We did though. We like redid our entire basement for
Yeah.
the Vive. We have like a VR lounge in our basement.
That's totally true.
Yeah.
so that's been fun.
Oh,
Well, we need to come over to the Delvr dungeon.
Yeah.
Please do.
please do.
What have you been playing on VR? What do you like?
I like the bow and arrow game. No, sorry. The best game so far, hands down, from somebody that doesn't have one that played it, was Accounting.
Oh,
That game
Counting's
was
good.
so funny.
Yeah.
Um,
It's from the guys who do Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
I think the best game I played on it so far is a revive port of Super Hot.
Super hot.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Who was over destroying that game?
Yeah.
That's-
have you played Super Hot?
I've played regular Super Hot.
Oh,
play
it's
Super
so
Hot?
good in VR because you
I have
like
not.
Okay.
basically dodge the bullets.
So the concept of Super Hot is time only. It's an action game with like guns and action, very specific. But the concept is time only moves when you move, which in VR that becomes very, very real because you
Oh,
have
yeah.
to freeze in place or else bullets will fly at you and hit you. So
And then you got to think about what you're probably going to
Yep.
do next, and you're like, where's everything
yeah,
around me?
It is more of a strategy game than
Huh.
a action game. So it's so fun.
That
So
sounds super hot.
it is.
so.
If you're feeling generous, I'd love to come over and play it.
Absolutely. What are you doing later? What about you, Mark?
What? Sorry, what's the question?
Like your free time, like what do you do?
What games you playing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what games are you playing?
Oh, man. Okay, so...
Dungeons and Dragons on the NES?
Well, yeah, so definitely that. Definitely that on the NES. So I still have like my Super Nintendo and my Nintendo. I don't have an Atari still. I don't know what happened. I think like my parents threw it away because you know how it goes. They're like, oh, we don't need it, and then they don't realize it's going to be worth way
The worst
too much
is
money.
when they sell it back to like a video game store for
Oh.
like $12 and you're like, no.
Dude, we were just talking about that actually like before we went live, and it was like I had sold like my Genesis and my Saturn and my Wonder Swan and like all these things that I had for like $12.
What the fuck is a Wonder Swan?
It was like this cool like Japanese I don't know, it had all the Final Fantasy games on it. It was like the first colored like handheld. It was kind of like a Genesis.
Have you heard of
Or
this?
sorry, a
Yeah.
Game Gear. It was kind of like a Game
Yeah,
Gear.
it was like a
Yeah,
Game
it was
Gear.
a super
Yeah.
obscure handheld
And
console.
it used
for-
like 300 batteries a minute. It was
Yeah, no,
crazy.
but it had all of the Final Fantasies on it, and it was sick.
Yeah.
So,
That sounds dope as fuck.
yeah.
We're gonna need to
Mad
find
props
them.
for walking into the Bitcave and telling me something I didn't know about video games. Seriously.
Yeah, dude.
I bow
it's-
to you.
It's like it's almost as good as that Neo Geo Pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like,
See, I've heard of that, though.
Yeah. It was huge. The Wonder Swan was like really big in Japan though.
Yep.
yeah, it was huge. It was
It
huge.
never got localized here, so that's why you probably never heard of it.
No, but you could totally like. What?
What's
What's going on in chat?
I want to know. I want to know.
Fill us in.
Fill us in over here.
Fardar says the Wonder Swan sounds like a dildo,
Oh.
not a gaming console. So
That's the Wonder Dolphin.
But I'm definitely
Classy.
surprised Tyler hasn't
That's
heard of it.
I think that's the Nintendo version of the
extra blowhole edition.
Wow. Oh man, that's funny. Yeah.
Well-
So let's see. I'll bring it back. I'll bring it back. So okay. Outside of that, I don't know. I'm a huge PC gamer these days.
All he plays is
So-
MMOs.
All I play is MMOs. Well,
Are there any
Isn't
good?
there only one?
What MMO is left? What?
I play. Okay, so
What doesn't
you guys?
suck?
You guys will laugh. So I still play EverQuest, EverQuest 2. I play Final Fantasy 11.
Yep.
Final Fantasy 14.
Wow, you still play 11?
I do. I actually just started. I just
He
started.
picked it back up the other day after somebody
on stream told me to play it, and I was like, okay. And so I went out and bought it.
Oh my God, why?
I don't know.
Are you liking it?
He's a glutton for punishment.
You know, I don't
You
like.
must be.
I don't like how shitty the graphics look. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, because the game came out 19 fucking years ago.
Yeah.
So it looks bad, but I think the gameplay is pretty unique, and it's I don't know. It's got a lot of intricate, things to it, so it's kind of nice. I used to play World of Warcraft a lot, but I quit after the new expansion came out. It was really boring.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what the new expansion is. Like,
Something.
I bought it. Legion?
Yeah.
Okay.
With WoW, like an expansion comes out, I play for like a month. I'm like, all right, I did all
Yeah.
this stuff. Cool. We
Let's see.
played WoW for
We
like
played WoW
a
until
couple
I got
months together.
banned.
Yeah, and then you got banned, so I stopped playing.
We had a guild name that was called Come Honor Face.
Nice. I don't get it. Can you explain?
Walk us through this one. How did that joke work?
And it got banned, and our guild name got like randomly set to something like the giant blue whale, and it was awesome.
Okay, yeah.
What were some of your guild names when you played, like back in the day?
We had a
Like
lot
in
of good.
vanilla?
We had a lot of good arena team names.
Okay, that's what I meant.
Our big one was Bite the Pillow. I'm coming in dry. That was our 2v2 team. We had Rainal Ape was another one.
Oh God.
We had a lot of them. But that was like the big one. We were pretty good. Bite the Pillow. Pretty good.
Chat wants to know how the fuck do I really still play EverQuest? Honestly, it's more of nostalgia. I just like, it feels comfortable there's so much to do, and it's fun, and I can go on a quest. I don't know, man.
I want to go on a quest.
Forever.
I can go on a quest literally forever.
Oh my! It's like a quest that never ends.
I don't know. I like the idea behind the game. Where it was like, because it came out around like the games I didn't play. Ultima Online, I didn't play that one. I didn't play Ashran's Call, and I didn't play Anarchy Online. Those were like the three that came out, I think, when that was happening. And because all my friends played EverQuest, so I was like, I'm gonna do that. And we had dial up and shit. It was really bad.
Heck yeah.
Let's see. And like, I don't know, the game is just like open world, and I feel like that's non-existent. Today, everything's instanced. Like you go to raid, and there's no. You don't have to have like a cycle between like who's doing what, who's clearing what. The spawns don't drop like certain loot anymore. Like it's just, I don't know. Everything's just like you do a quest. It's really fucking boring. So I like that game because it kind of reminds me a lot of Dungeons and Dragons, which is cool.
It was honestly really good, and in fact, we got to interview a guy named Eric who worked on some of the level designs, and he worked for Sony Online, so it was really cool.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I know. I remember when Variant, I think, was doing that back in the day, and then Sony bought them. Yeah, I can't remember. It's been a long time, but yeah, I still play that. It's not like I play it every day. Fardar, by the way.
I think he's probably just shocked like the servers still exist.
Yes, there's lots.
Because there's an EverQuest 2, right?
Yeah.
But you still play EverQuest.
Yeah, I still play EverQuest more than anything else. But yeah, there's lots of people that still play it. It's insane.
And there's a lot of people on Twitch that stream it too.
Yeah, there's a lot of people on Twitch that stream it. Let's see. Other stuff that outside, like, so the newer games, Black Desert Online, is crazy awesome because I get to be a sorceress that has side boob. So I'm sold.
Yeah.
Because like
Side
the
boob
costumes
sorcerer.
are good.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, cool. And then I like how it's like action based, which is kind of fun. Because that's like the newer thing. It's like an action based MMO, and I kind of like that. It's neat.
There's a new one, Sword and Blade.
Blade and Soul.
Blade and Soul. Yeah.
Yeah, that one's good.
Say Sword and Blade.
Both very similar things.
Sword and bladed sharp edge device.
It is a game of synonyms.
Yeah. No, I love the
Stick and club online.
it reminds me of Vindictus, if you guys ever played that. That's like I think the start of all of the hack and slash type stuff, and I like those. I don't really still play those. I think the only one out of that I play is Black Desert. I started another one called Revelation Online, which is I kind of got bored real quick. And then Guild Wars 2 is my jam. That's like the newest one I play. And I play that more than all the other ones, but I still go back, and play stuff because I'm probably too ADD for my own good.
That's understandable. Half of those, Black Desert was one that came out pretty recently.
Yeah.
Blade and Soul.
Stick and stump.
And was NCSoft, and they've done a lot of good MMOs.
Yeah,
so.
but they also have this like massive cash grab. They like just gouge me with trying to spend my money on their game, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Can I just pay $50 for the game and then like
There's
we'll
a
talk
weird
later, you know? Like
there's a weird balance between free to play models
Yeah.
and subscription based models.
yeah.
And I don't know what's better, honestly, because there's benefits to both ends.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like I like the idea. I like the games that are doing what like Guild Wars 2 does, where it's like you buy the game or you buy the expansion and then it's free. So you can access the game as much as you want to, and the cash shop restrictions aren't like, hey, you need extra of these. It's kind of like, hey, do you want a cool looking outfit? And you're like, fuck yeah.
Yes, I do.
And then there you go. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily like a game changer where you feel like, what was the other one I played? I played this other one and it was like total like just Korean grind. I don't know why I do this to myself.
Was it Terra?
Something else.
No,
by
I played
NC
Terra.
Soft.
I played the shit
That
out
game
of
was
Terra
great.
though. I literally in like a month had like 650 hours.
Was it Ion?
Yes. I think it was that one with the wings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, it was that. And then there was another one, Arcage.
Okay.
That one was just a cash grab, dude. Oh, I couldn't.
So you guys don't have a problem with paying for shit if it's aesthetic.
I don't have a problem paying for shit if it's not like, why would I pay for like 5 uses of some fucking hammer to like upgrade my gear? That's like literally,
Yeah.
you're punching me in the face every time I spend money on that and I don't like it, you know?
I don't mind paying for something that looks cool.
I also
really
don't mind for that.
Yeah. But agreed, I don't want to have to pay for something repeatedly that I need to progress in the game with.
It's true.
Or
So,
if
yeah.
someone else can buy a lot of it and get much better than you.
Yeah.
Yeah, the game's free unless you actually want to get anywhere in the
Unless
game.
you want to
Then you
get
gotta
anywhere,
pay money.
Then you're
It's
just
like,
then you're screwed. But yeah, so I don't know. That's like probably the end of my MMO excursion. I'm kind of getting bored with them the more I play them because I'm sick of leveling. I'm gonna be honest, it's too much. So lately I've just been playing like first-person shooters and just opping people in the face.
Opping, so you're CS:GO?
Oh yeah, I love CS:GO. I love that game so much. That one, and then I tried the Ghost in the Shell one, but I feel like there's fucking hackers everywhere.
Yeah, I believe that. That's the game.
I think Nexon did that one. Is that like if I remember correctly?
That sounds right. They also
Yeah.
did, they've done a lot of the other anime
Yeah.
port style
The idea
games,
is so dope though, but
Yeah.
it's like,
What's
I
that
don't know.
space game you guys were playing?
oh,
Elite Dangerous.
yeah,
I
you
was
guys
about
were
to say
playing
Elite
that a
Dangerous.
lot.
I played that one too.
There's a new expansion to that just came out fairly recently, right?
It's awesome. Gabe had me buy it, and then I haven't played it with him.
Yep.
You guys
But-
played a bunch.
We played a few hours,
Yeah.
and then
And then I got really good spaceships.
yeah. See, my issue is I hate MMOs a lot.
Explain.
So, have you ever been like playing a game and you're like, man, this game is fun? When I play an MMO that doesn't happen, I don't have fun playing MMOs is what I'm trying to say.
I got you to play WoW a little bit though. That was kind of fun for a few hours. That was cool.
I do have
Few
I do have an anecdote about my one and only experience with WoW
Oh, I'm excited for this.
as somebody who hates playing MMOs.
okay.
So once upon a time, I downloaded and installed the World of Warcraft.
Yeah, the entire world.
The entire world.
I decided to play as and help me here because I don't know any of the things.
Yeah.
I was a night elf,
Blood elf.
Well,
blood elf,
night-
close enough.
Night elves exist.
Yeah, but it was a blood elf.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
It was a blood elf.
elves look better.
they have better side boob.
Hunter.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I was a blood elf hunter.
That's correct. Yes.
And when you're a blood elf hunter, you get a pet
Yep.
of some kind.
All hunters got pets.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Good to know. My assigned animal companion was a
There's a little like Dragonhawk guy.
dragon
Dragonhawk. Yeah,
Yeah.
those are cool.
Okay. I found out you could name it about 15, 20 minutes into playing the World of Warcraft. I clicked on the little animal menu and it said, put a name in.
And he was
I said-
excited, too.
I was,
Yeah.
okay, you can name your animal pet. Okay. Spornba.
He named it Spornba.
Spornb. What?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I have a bit of
That's my bad.
That's okay. I forgive you.
Yep. When I click things and there's audio coming through. Whoops.
So anyway, I was named Spornba.
That's
Well,
awesome.
Spornba.
not I was not.
What did you find out immediately after?
Immediately after naming it that, I found out you cannot rename your pet.
He's like, oh shit! Like, what's wrong? You can't
Unless you
rename your
deleted
pet.
it and then tamed a new one, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That wasn't about to happen.
No, that's a lot of work.
I'm not about to go through
Don't
that.
they level with you now?
Yeah.
It's so easy.
But he was attached to Spornba.
Yeah, it was Spornba.
He was my Spornba,
Yes.
and no one else had him.
It's like
Yeah.
Metroid.
Can you guys name one of your next songs Spornba?
We have gotten goofy with our song naming lately. Once upon a time, Twitch chat came into chat. I don't know who it was.
So it was our first raid. It was our first raid ever.
Yeah, somebody raided us, and their chat was like, "Oh, this song sounds dope. Why don't you name it Kick Thugs?" And it happened.
And we were like, all right.
Sounds good.
Because we we just literally we made it I think the night before.
Yeah.
So we were like, okay, cool. Let's just do whatever.
We were like, we don't have a name for this song. Immediately, name it Kick Thugs.
Bam.
Yeah,
We have a song named Kick Thugs now.
it's true.
So you guys are at kind of an interesting point where feedback from the audience kind of dictates some of the music. That's untraditional as far as most music is written, but it sounds pretty fucking exciting. You guys obviously have fun doing it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean I think it's cool because you get to like, somebody gets to be like, hey, what about this? And then you're like, fuck yeah, we'll try it. And then if
Or-
it doesn't work, then you're like, well, it didn't work because it sounded bad.
Or even
you know,
better,
like, it worked.
we get like people who come into chat and say, "Wow, this song blows," and we go, "Cool, we'll change it." like I don't think a lot of musicians get that luxury of getting instant feedback on what they're doing.
Right.
I guess something to compare that to is DJs get instant feedback on what they're doing because they get to play songs that they write in front of a live audience, and they get to watch people dance to it. And if they don't dance, then they ain't no friends of mine.
Yeah.
But no, it's cool having like a weird like live audience interaction with everything that you get to do. So
Wow. That's true.
sorry.
No, that is true though.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I think it's interesting too because like I still play in a more conventional band as well as doing this.
Yeah.
So like it is. I don't know. The writing process is different. The performance process is different. It's like I don't know. Everything's so like I don't know. You can do what you want. It's kind of cool. Like it's just really cool.
What style of music is your regular band?
It's like alternative rock.
There you go. I don't like genres.
I don't know why that was so hard to think about.
I'm like I don't like genres. What is this?
I'd say it's alternative rock.
Alternative rock.
Genres
Okay.
are weird right
Nate,
I
now.
mean, it's played on alternative rock stations.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
Like your actual other band is?
Yeah.
What alternative rock stations?
We get played on out here RXP
Which one's RXP?
103.9.
103.9.
Oh, okay. I think I have that saved in my car. So.
Yeah.
I think that is a radio station that I've listened to before.
That sounds correct.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, and then some of the other ones too, like the Air Force Academy has a station up there,
Yeah.
Kafka, and then they've got the one down at PPCC down south has a campus down there too.
Yeah.
So they do that. Then UCCS Radio does stuff with us too.
The Air Force Academy radio plays a lot of really good music.
I know.
Yeah.
I know, dude. I know.
Sometimes I just get really shocked.
What's your other band called?
My other band is Hydrogen Skyline.
That's
God,
why.
That's alternative if I've ever heard a band name. I know you don't like labels, but
I had nothing to do with the creation of the name though. I joined a pre-existing band.
That's-
It was the first time I ever done that too.
That's why James Britt does all your videos. I was going to say that earlier because you were like, James Britt does all my videos. I was like, he does all the videos for some band named Hydrogen Skyline
Yeah.
too. But now it makes sense.
That's that guy.
small world.
Yeah.
It really is, though.
Yeah. That's
kinda
really
cool.
cool.
He's good at that stuff though, man.
All of his stuff is perfectly framed and lighted, and he is such a good cinematographer, and everything he does is great. So shout out to James Britt,
Yeah,
someone who's been
definitely.
on before.
I know. He's first person I thought of when I was like, "Hey, my business needs a commercial." He's like, "I got you." I was like, "All right." So that's really cool. But yeah, I don't know. It's I guess the compare and contrast. I think the most fun for me is the writing process because it's one person I can bounce an idea and we can sit there and workshop something instead of having like 5 other people in the room
Well, you can
or
have-
like 6 other people and a producer. You know what I mean? Like you have or like the chat, if we open it up to that, then of course we are asking for their opinion too, which is cool. So
I like it. I like being able to jump in, and I didn't give you guys a lot of feedback, but it was neat seeing
Totally.
seeing the process, and Gabe messing up like, oh shit, I just added this in here and that's wrong.
Yeah, it's fun.
Or breaking your drums on stage.
That did happen.
We were on stream, and I got going on the electronic pad pretty hard, and one of the pieces just fell out. So I was
true.
like, well, guys, that's gonna be streamed tonight.
Yeah, I will never forget that too. That was like one of the first times we had somebody that was like, "Hey, you guys aren't really playing," and chat just annihilate. They were like, "Well, then what is happening? Why are they not still playing? His drums are broken. Like, what's happening?" That was really funny.
Yeah. Good times.
Yes.
Do you guys find that the live feedback when you are writing the song helps? I mean, the internet's pretty salty.
Yeah.
Salty earth.
Oh no, for sure.
Salt Mountain is my nickname. So I'm okay with that.
You just add the salt to your being. It becomes one.
I just become one with the salt.
Salt mines.
Salt mines, yeah. I don't know. I feel like yes and no, and I feel like it depends on like if we're feeling like we want to do something that's a little out of the norm, or if we want to stick to like our because conceptually we have a storyline and like a storyboard that we're trying to follow. So some of the songs,
with your songs.
Yeah. So some of the songs that we created like don't fit that at all, and it's kind of like an out of the box one. Like the one that we created for Kate, Lady Orange, who does stuff on here.
Is she the one who does your guys' chorus now? For some of your songs?
No.
It's a different girl.
That is a different girl. The one that we did the song for the other day was a fellow Twitch musician. The chick that does the stuff on the recordings that we sing to, she is a friend of these two.
Yeah.
And I just met her one time.
She's local.
And she's so good.
She doesn't do music professionally, but she has a gorgeous voice.
She should. Your guys' chorus is insane.
It's good. So we brought her in one night. She was just kind of hanging out. And we told her that we have a music studio in the basement. She's like, show me now. Like, let's do this. Played her a couple of the songs, and she's like, yeah, let's just hook up a mic. Let's do it. So we did. And that's that story.
Yeah, we tried to get her to do stuff on the air with us, but it's been work schedules. You guys know how it goes. It's like when we stream really late.
Gosh, you guys are streaming from like 11 to like 3 sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm like, I gotta pass out right now. Like, I'm leaving.
Which is fine. We'll allow it.
Yeah, we try to go around like 9 or 10. I think is like
it's a good start time for us. Yeah.
It's like after dinner, after work, all that stuff.
Yeah, man.
So I'll do an interview question for you guys.
Oh.
So
Wait,
you
why?
guys, because I'm like your guys' band manager or something. This is great. No, so more deep question. You guys are a band. You are musicians, and Twitch Creative is a relatively new ground space that's happening. How do you feel? Do you guys feel like you're on kind of like the forefront of Twitch Creative, and how do you feel Twitch Creative is going in the future, and how does it feel being kind of like a part of the beginnings of that?
That's a good question.
It is a good question.
I love you, Saucy. That was kind of my next question, but you told it so much better.
Oh.
Like Twitch is my lifeblood, so
Yeah.
You said it so much better than I ever could.
Yes.
Yeah,
We got this.
I'll let you take it away.
Twitch is weird.
it is.
And that's not some insightful comment. Like that's just that's a fact.
Okay.
Twitch is weird. Twitch Creative is a fairly new section. Like it hasn't even been around as long as Twitch has. So to say that we're on the forefront of it, I don't know what the forefront is. Like it hasn't had time to go in any direction. Are we doing something unique? I'd say yeah. I don't think anyone's really exploring the avenues that we're exploring in terms of collaboration with other Twitch musicians for one, and the amount of production we put into our shows, making them look the way they do.
Yeah, because there's not a whole lot of like just going through. I don't see often like live performances because when it's music, it's usually like doing covers or on an acoustic guitar, like stuff.
Yeah.
And it's
One or two
good.
one cam,
but not seeing like
yeah.
a full blown. You guys have what 5, 6 cameras
Yeah.
and laser lights and a fog machine that sets off the smoke alarm sometimes. And
Yeah.
That's true.
The production blew me away when I saw
Yeah.
you guys. I was in the kitchen drinking, and I was like, what is this? I was like, this is fucking awesome. And Tyler's like, you know that, dude. That's Gabe. And I was like, oh, shit.
Oh, yeah. I didn't tell him ahead of time. I just threw him into it. And he was like, what the hell?
Threw me right into it. And I was like, what is this?
You're
This
like,
is
what is
great.
this?
Going blind.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's
And we've heard that feedback from random people who have just seen our stream in the browse menu on Twitch. They click on it and they go, what am I looking at right now? It's a lot to take in all at once. So,
But it's so aesthetically pleasing. Like, it is a show. It's so fun to watch. Like, I love the music. I put it on in the background sometimes when I'm not watching your guys' show.
hell yeah.
But when I get the chance to sit down and just watch the show, I will shut my laptop. I'll keep it open to chat, let's be honest. But otherwise.
You gotta stay up on the Salt Collective, bro.
I do.
And I think that's what we were going for when we originally dove into the project is like, we want you to be able to turn it on and watch a music video happen in front of you live.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, the interaction part for us is still a big deal, but it's not so much while we're performing.
Yeah.
Like, to say I don't care would, that's kind of a mean way of putting it, but it's like, we want to play so that you enjoy it and that you can watch something cool. Because if you went to a show, right, I mean, I look at this as like, instead of going to some seedy-ass club, you can turn on a computer and watch some people doing the same shit for you with high quality, and that's like our goal is high quality, so that way you can enjoy both audio and video presentation.
I don't need to go get like spit on by some fucking broham with a beer in his face and like knocked over. Like,
Though it is fun.
It is. Yeah, don't get me wrong.
It is, but I said the same thing to Tyler when we were watching you guys. I was like, I've got decent speakers. We're kind of at a concert, except I can reach the pisser.
Yeah.
All the beer is free. We can make tacos. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
it really does fill a niche that no one else is doing. I didn't even know the term Twitch creative. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Until you guys walked in here tonight. I didn't know bands on Twitch were a thing. I mean, obviously I heard it alluded to when we were talking this evening, but I mean, you guys are on the forefront. Come on.
And it's hard. So like, bands not being on there is true because it's difficult. Like, you have to think about the setup that's required too to capture the audio correctly. If you have a drummer, just a drummer period, in a room while other musicians are trying to play, you can't probably get the audio to be where we have our drums, because we're you'd have to get an electronic kit. You'd have to
that's
run.
why you run that electronic drum set.
Yeah, so you'd have to
it's
run
gonna be
like,
loud and crashing if you got a full
and
drum set in there.
and honestly, like, that's probably why we don't see some of that stuff yet. But I think people will probably start to move in that direction at some point.
Yeah.
I don't see why not. I mean, I've told Hydro to do that stuff too. I'm like, guys, we should stream a whole just a practice set.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, so pondering the idea, but then it comes down to execution. Like, for us, it's way easier for 2 people to execute that than like 5.
And how would, I was going to say, it would be so much setup time. How would Hydro set up different cams and scenes and actually make it look good? It is ever changing when I watch your guys' show, and it's not stale, and it's something that's enjoyable to watch. Like, if you guys,
That's cool, thank you.
Yeah, if you guys if it was single cam on Hydro, great.
Yeah.
That it'd be fun, but it wouldn't be the same experience.
Yeah, and that's like, I don't know. It's probably why, I don't know, for whatever reason it works. And it's cool. It's fun. It's crazy fun. Luckily, though,
fun.
I mean, it took so long, though. I mean, seriously, it took so long to set that stuff up.
It was 2
like, it was
months of
not, it was
constant-
2 months of constant setup. And it's still not where we want it.
Correct. Not where I want it. I'm so picky about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I watch the playbacks of our streams, and I'm like, man, I wish I could get the lights on MIDI triggers. Like, why aren't... Why
I wish
isn't
we
that-
had an infinite surplus of dollars.
Oh, yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
for sure.
True.
And,
Like-
that's not saying, like, it wasn't an investment. It was. we both have put a large quantity of American U.S. dollars
American gold bricks.
Yes.
into making the stream look and sound how it does. So.
That's pretty specific.
Yeah.
Well, I think
It
you guys
wasn't-
have something cool. Like when you watch, it doesn't matter. Like if I'm watching a pro Hearthstone player or someone watching you guys, they get to interact with you and talk with you in the middle. Like if you go see XYZ band down at wherever, you don't get to talk to them. Like you see them from the back, you watch the show, you go home and leave. But they get to like, hey, that song which is cool. Like when did you write it? What are you guys about? And they get to like interact with you, and you get to talk back to them, and then you connect with each other. And I think that's the same reason like people watch me act stupid and do dumb shit and play Hearthstone.
Well, I mean, you played in bands too, so you can kind of jump in on this, right? I think it's like taking the whole experience of like the musician experience, as a performer with the audience to a whole nother level, which is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I really do. I think it's like you get that interaction that you can't. You get to like essentially, I mean, like you guys would see our faces, and we may not see yours, but it's the same interaction. You know what I mean? And you get a little more personality, I feel like.
Yep. Sure.
that
I mean,
shines through.
So you have bands between songs who are like, hey, what's up, guys? It's good to see you and good to be here in Colorado.
Hey, buy us a beer. Thank the other bands. You can call out what they're probably saying at this point. Like, let's be real.
Yeah, but who are they talking to? They don't specifically, like, you guys stop and you're like, yo, Dose, what's up?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the difference. It's much more personal.
And even if we had like 700-800 people in our chat, we would do it to all of them.
Yeah.
I was shocked. We got a "What's up, Bitfaced," and I was like, "You got to be fucking kidding me! We just put that up there 5 seconds ago." I was so happy. So happy.
It's good times.
Yeah, I mean that's how it has to be. It's like I don't know. It's not the whole like I think the term that's coined wrong is like that whole instantaneous gratification. Woo! It's like no. It's like we're returning a thank you for you spending your time to share it with us. You know what I mean? And I think that's kind of the least we could do. in a way, it's like, hey, you checked our stuff out, like, holy shit, thanks.
I know we'll definitely continue to do that. What shows do you guys have planned? Where's your guys' schedule first off? I know Saucy's crazy good about schedules, so
Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
Yeah, he's the reason we also have a schedule.
that's why I brought it up.
He's a good band manager.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this over here. Yes,
It's good stuff. That was a high five for those of you who couldn't see it, which is all of you. No, our usernames are the same on all 3 platforms. So facebook.com/Delvr Music, and that's spelled funny because we're edgy. It's DELVRMUSIC.
So much edge.
So much
That's
edge.
like Sword and Edge, the new
Sword and
MMORPG.
Delve and Edge.
Same thing on Instagram, DELVRMUSIC, and Twitter.
Yeah.
At Delvr Music. So schedules go up Sunday or Monday if it's a long Sunday.
Yeah.
Sometimes we throw it up late, but
It's usually the first few days of the week.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Monday, Tuesday.
So I have like one more quick thing, and then maybe 2 more quick things,
Uh-oh.
and then I think we're getting kind of
Maybe 7 more quick things.
God almighty, maybe 20 more quick
Why
things.
not?
All right, so I know we were talking with Andy before, and although you don't have a way to do it now, I actually would like to come see you guys do a live show, whether it's at a movie camp event, whether it's at a convention event, whatever we can get you guys at. Like,
Invite 20 people over here and play our backyard.
yeah, will you play in our backyard or in our basement? We'll
You
set
guys
up
are
something.
close to my house. I'll
Yeah.
absolutely say yes.
right?
I'll help you haul amps down here, bro, if that's what
I
it
don't have
takes.
to. I don't have to. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
You're good.
That was me. Sorry, guys. No, you don't have to haul amps anymore.
We run all of our guitar effects in software,
Yeah.
which is kind of crazy.
Everything's digital.
Wow.
Yeah.
How do
So-
you control that? Like, you guys are always so intensely playing. Like, I never see you guys switch shit, and I'm like, who is doing
We-
this?
Because we don't. It's
Don't.
all automated.
We automate everything at this point. So we took it a step further, right?
Yeah.
Like Gabe and I were sitting down and we're brainstorming, and I was like, dude, how do we get rid of like this whole? I have to I don't want to bring over my pedal board that has like legit 15 pedals on it. Like that's come on, and then I can't control the sound right, and then right, and he goes, dude, have you ever played with this stuff in Ableton?
Yeah.
And I was like, no, because I suck shit at this, right? So that's where it comes in again, finding that person that's better. And he was like, well, well, check this out, dude. We can actually put like multiple tracks in here and mute automate certain aspects so that we can play the way that we recorded each song, and you can switch between them. And I was like, whoa. So the way that we create essentially the guitar effects, at least in a song, would be, chances are there's going to be 10 guitar tracks. Sorry, guys. Like, that's really how it goes, right? And we do record, like, some of them will be amped, some of them won't be, and some of them will be mic'd, some of them won't be. And then the ones that we play live will be all just through Ableton.
Yep.
So
That's crazy
so
impressive.
then you have something that essentially you're creating like a bed for what you're playing behind it, so it has a more powerful sound. So it makes, if you mess up, like I will tell you, if I mess up, it sucks, because you'll know.
Back to what you were saying before, though, transferring that to a live scenario is not something that my brain has come to terms with yet. It would involve hauling my desktop PC to wherever we would decide to play.
I'll carry that shit.
I mean that's yeah. It's
and your house would be a good. We could a trial run.
We can clean up the basement.
Yeah.
We can host a show.
See, my thoughts would be we stem everything, and then essentially we just we pick more or less one or two tracks to play live, and so that way the load time is a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
But still, we don't know. We haven't tested it, so it's like
it's a little
It's so nerve-wracking, guys out there.
Yeah.
You don't even know.
You don't even know.
Don't even know.
I think we can get quite a few people from Colorado to come enjoy a show.
I know we could.
Yeah, I'm 100% positive.
We could bring a projector.
We could fill out our basement. Like,
yeah. I'm certainly willing to try. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So
we can do like a test run beforehand, and then you guys could do an actual show or something.
It'd be kind of fun.
It would be.
Because I've already had, because I've got a lot of good networking in the music realms. I've had people that do a lot of conventions already, like, hey, would you guys play? And I'm like, fuck.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Like, I don't think we're ready yet, like, to take it, because then one of the other things, too, is, like, check this out. If you guys were watching a show, right, that wasn't on this platform, okay, and people stopped between songs to say what's up, that might get old fast.
I would dig it. Like, I'm thinking if you're not playing like a huge, I don't know, 1,000-person show or something,
right?
If you're playing like a 20-person show in our basement and you stopped and you're like, yo, what up, you, that would be fine. We'd all chat for a
live stream
second.
it to Twitch.
Yeah, we could still.
I guess one of our biggest holdups is I don't know how that the between song interactions would go, because there is a 2 to 3 minute portion where I have to load up a new Ableton project for each individual song. So
But we can figure it out off of.
So I don't know.
I think it'd be good. I think we could figure it out.
I like your confidence.
But
Yeah.
I like that.
We have thought about it. To answer your question, I guess in a non-roundabout way, yes, we have thought about it, and we want to do that, because I think it would be hindering us to
limit ourselves.
Exactly. Like, we don't want it. That's why we don't do genre-specific stuff. It's like, it's just a limitation that we don't want to have to deal with.
Yeah, you guys have a huge variety of different styles, song to song, and it's cool that you said you were trying to tell a story with it, because I want to figure out what that story is now.
Yeah, and you guys really remind me of a little band that I like, Ween. And I say that with the highest level of
that is awesome.
of compliment.
That is awesome.
Well, thank you.
I'm so excited.
And like we started tonight, and I'm going to let you close tonight, but like we started tonight, we've never had a band on the cast because everyone I know calls me, you're such a fucking music snob. That is how much I love you guys. And I'm honored to have you in the Bitcave talking to us tonight.
Thanks, dude.
I'm honored to be in your Bitcave.
Do you want to do the close, or do you have one more question? You sound like I had one more too about an album.
Let's do it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay,
Yeah,
we'll do it quick.
Yeah, you guys, I mean, you say live is a problem because you have 3 minutes between tracks. No problem doing an album, right? I know you've been together 4 months, no pressure, but can we see an album on the horizon?
Yep.
The album's already finished.
Well,
fuck yeah, dude. Can I get a copy on the down line?
So
I'll burn you one, bro.
Thank you.
We're working on the final mix down right now.
Yep. Songs are written. We're 12 deep or 13? 13 deep. They're all written. They're all tracked.
That's what she said.
I
Yeah.
just stop.
12
That's how you know
13 deep.
Bitfaced needs to be over.
I just need to finish them.
Yeah.
Is the
Album title?
Go ahead.
good question.
Ooh, what
Nope.
did we come up with
That's
earlier?
EP1.
EP1.
Something
I
stupid
love
and
that.
inappropriate.
It's pretty bad.
we had something earlier that we said should be a song title, and I think it should now be your album title.
Oh, what is it?
I know.
Oh, his character?
Oh yeah, your Dragonhawk's
The
name.
Dragonhawk. What was the
Oh,
Dragon?
Spornba.
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 We're
Yeah.
not naming our album Spornba. Sorry.
Because you
I'm
call it
so
Spornba
sorry,
Rank 2.
like-
So
Because
we
you
can
know
always
why
put,
you
like,
can't change it after you.
I name everything else Spornba and that.
But yes, the gist is we are working one song at a time, and when they're done, we're gonna actually release them to Bandcamp.
Yeah.
One at a time. The moment they're done, hopefully like one every few days, until the CD's done, and then we're gonna get the CD finished.
The whole thing's going to be on Spotify and all your favorite
Apple Music,
streaming
all that kind of
services,
stuff.
so.
Yeah. But we wanted to do one song at a time, essentially, secretly, so you guys listening, to buy ourselves some time
Mhm.
to get the licensing and stuff in order before we release it on all the streaming media.
Yep.
I have had so much fun tonight, and I'm sure everyone who's listening has too. It's been incredible. So I'll kind of close out to say, as we're never sure when we're going to launch our episode, so I don't really know what's coming up next, and I don't know what was right before this.
We do have, we can say this will definitely go up before. We will be at Free Comic Book Day at Kapow, so please come down and hang out with us. It's always a blast. That's the only thing I can plug. And I guess we're official media credentials for Denver Comic Con now.
Ooh.
On our own?
Yeah.
On our own?
Yeah, straight up.
Wait,
Me
so are
and
you guys
Eric,
going to be up there?
Yeah.
At your own booth?
We'll have our own
Ah.
table. We're going to do this. We're going to sit down. We're going to chat
I'm
with
going to
you.
come up
Yeah.
Friday, so I'm going to come say hey to you
There
guys.
you go.
I won't. Well,
Tyler won't be there, but I will be there with my partner in crime, Doug, from Project Challenge. Please stop by the table.
I will.
It's gonna be a fun weekend.
yeah.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
It'll be lots of fun. So, to my left, I have, and he hates that I still bring it up, sleazy motherfucking Eric.
It's fair tonight with Delvr here.
Across the table from me, pretty much directly, I'm staring these dudes in the eyes right now.
Yeah.
I have Gabriel and Mark from Delvr Music, and seriously, if you haven't checked them out, you're doing yourself a very big disservice. Twitch TV/Delvr Music. It is some of the most fun you'll have, and you can chat with us fairly regularly because we try to jump in as we can.
It's true.
And over to my right, of course, one of our favorite people of all time, the saucy mailman, who has said very little.
Ah,
Sorry,
that's
we-
perfect. I liked it.
The lurker.
Nice.
Saucy
nice.
jumped in with the perfect question right when I was gonna ask it. You know what? Saucy
Yeah.
did his goddamn job tonight.
He
You know
did.
what?
I'm here for.
He's our band
Sorry, you're
manager.
fired
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, I'm fired.
He's our band manager. That's
So,
what
yeah.
he just makes sure we're not saying the terrible things. That's why he hasn't had to cut us off yet.
You shouldn't put me in charge of that. I'd say some pretty things that shouldn't be said. So
We're doing a spin-off podcast called Sauce Faced.
yeah, let's
Called
do it.
Sauce
Okay.
Faced.
I'm in.
And
That's so good.
Slap music on the end so we can be there.
Yeah.
that you can do all of our intros and outros
Yes.
and middle tros.
Middle trust.
We should have like you know what? Maybe we'll throw it into this episode. We'll figure out a way. We'll throw in a Delvr musical break. Like
Yeah.
we'll cut 30 song and
Yeah.
do the other 30 minutes of the episode.
Will,
Oh, okay.
will you guys do something for us? Like give us a...
Or even one of the songs you've already written. You don't
Or
have
that,
to write
sure.
a new one.
Yeah.
Here, just take this out. Like, I'll record a
Jesus.
blurb for you. Just cut that out and pretend I said it earlier, okay? Okay, now we're going to move on and play one of the songs that we wrote. Here it is. I don't know which one it is. Go. You're
No.
welcome.
I'm leaving that right at the end.
Yeah,
Damn.
it's perfect. Just like that, it's better.
And I think we'll outro with a song too if we can.
Oh,
so
cool.
yeah.
Cool.
Awesome. Thanks so much, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And
Who are you?
and God, what? And I'm...
That's a deep question.
Yeah.
You have to. Traditional Bitface closed. Who are you?
And of course me. I'm Tyler Run TRG Glaze, chairman of the motherfucking soundboards. And we are creative.